So, welcome to the round 2 game of the German TTS League. Here on the X-Wing SHG channel, we have Blautzwo on the left side, playing a first order list containing Lieutenant Rivas and 3 first order provocateurs, and Lieutenant Lehuz with Fanatical and Special Forces Gunner. We are going to take a look at the cards in just a second, but before we take a look on the other side, we have Dr. Fritsch. He is playing, which that is not correct. Let me just check the overlay. Wait a second. Here we go. Copy. There we go. Okay. So he's playing Ray and Poe. Poe has Corsella, then Rose Tico and Finn for the extra punch. The go-to card at the moment, everybody's loving it, it seems, false transponder codes and stealth device and Ray's Millennium Falcon title. And Poe Dameron, that is the old Poe Dameron, not the new one, with Heroic, R4 Astromech, the Overdrive Thrusters, Integrated Asphalt, Black One title, and Proton Torpedoes. So let's first take a look at the cards on the first order side. So Lieutenant Rivas, Initiative 1, after a ship at range 1 to 2 gains a red or orange token. If you do not have that ship locked, you may acquire a lock on that ship. The first order provocateurs, they don't have anything on them, no upgrade cards whatsoever. Then we have Lieutenant Lehuz. While you perform an attack, you may spend another friendly ship's lock on the defender to reroll any number of your results. So works good together with Lieutenant Rivas. He's got Fanatical for some extra punch when he does not have any shields left. And the Special Forces Gunner, which gives him 3 attack dice to the front, 1 extra die when he's shooting out of the front. Good. Let's take a look at Ray. Very well upgraded. So the title lets her maneuver Senior's Loop or Senior's Loop maneuvers, or perform boost or rotate actions even while stressed, as long as you have 2 or fewer stress tokens. Stealth device gives 1 additional defense die as long as the charge is active. The false transponder codes. After you acquire a lock on an object, or an object acquires a lock on you, if you have 1 charge active, lose 1 charge and jam that object, ignoring range restrictions. Or speaking is hard today. It's only 2 points. Very popular card at the moment, and I think a very strong card. Finn, add a blank result to your roll when you perform an attack in your primary arc. If the ship is in your primary firing arc, works well with Rose Tico. Also, while you defend or perform an attack, you may spend 1 of your results for a target lock that you can acquire on the enemy ship. Corsella, after you fully executed a blue maneuver, remove all of your stress tokens. Works very well together with the Millennium Falcon title, so that you can take 2 stress for doing a boost or another action or whatsoever, performing a red maneuver, and then boost, for example. And then in the next round, if you fly a blue maneuver, Corsella gets rid of both of the stress. So Poe, Heroic, all these cards are 4, decreases the difficulty of your 1 to 2 basic maneuvers. Let me take a look at the clock just a second so that I don't miss when they start the game. And here we go. That is time. That just started. Okay, let's take a look again at the other cards. So like I said, Heroic, you know that. If you have only blank results, 2 or more results, you may re-roll that. The R4 Overdrive Thrusters, a fairly new card, which is a lot of fun. We had that on a Poe that was played by M5 and the DXM preparation game last week on Thursday night. While you perform a red boost barrel roll or slam action, you must use a template of 1 speed higher if able. The Block 1 title, after you perform a slam action, lose 1 charge, then you may gain 1 iron token to remove 1 disarm token. Cannot perform the slam action when the charge is inactive. It's a non-recurring charge. And proton torpedoes for extra firepower. So looks like Ray is starting with the sloop. It looks like to get a new approach. A very uncommon maneuver. I have not seen that too often being used by any of the players. So Poe staying in his corners. The first auto provocateurs, they spread a little bit at the board edge. Who's in the middle of the game of the board, as well as Revis. So lots of angles to approach the resistance list. I like that we have a thematic matchup today with first order versus resistance. So, like I said, very interesting move by Ray here. The Happy Flyboy, aka Jan Demron. Yes, that is correct. Just give me 1 second. I'll be just back. Important real life stuff. Getting in the way of X-Wing. Okay. So far, nothing interesting here regarding any actions or whatsoever. So it could be that Ray will... She could take the long route down here, meet with Poe in the middle, and then see where the first order ships went, and decide after that what she wants to do. The asteroid field looks... It's not too dense, but not too wide. There's no big lanes. So Ray, of course, has a very expensive piece in the list with 100 points, as you can see in the overlay. Has to be careful not to be caught by too many firing arcs of the First Order. Otherwise, even with the stealth device and all the stuff that she's got, she can melt down pretty fast. So, and now she's doing the second Talon roll, can do a blue maneuver after that. Is in her starting position now. Interesting. So it's a little bit of... not slow play, but you know what I mean. It's like waiting a turn or two, being in the same position as like at the start of the game, and then deciding, okay, what did the opposing ships do, and now I can react better to where they are now, and maybe try to pick them up one by one. Very interesting approach, I think. Because now we have Revis and two of the first order provocateurs at the very other side of the board. So which means Rey can get aggressive and only has to face 2 shots. And she can handle that. So maybe you can give me some feedback. What do you think of the small face cam that I put in the corner here? I've seen it on some of the other X-Wing streams now and then. And I thought I'll give it a try. Maybe you like it, maybe not, so that I can decide if I want to keep it or not. Just tell me what you think about it. If you think, no, we don't want to see your ugly face, get rid of the face cam, I will do. No, I will not do that. I don't want to get banned. That's most of the skin that you will see. Facecam looks great, but there's a lot of colors going on in that little area, which makes it a little bit distracting. If that's the case, I can get rid of 1 or 2 lights later. That shouldn't be a problem. Maybe I have to get a green screen for that. The pink skin going around the face. So maybe that's better. Switch all lights to red. Code red. Good evening, Green Viper. So if Dr. Fritz gets the approach right, then he can melt down one of the first Autoshot ships in one turn, with Poe and Ray shooting both into that, and Initiative killing it as well, which means there's only one shot coming in for either Ray or Poe, depending on who Blautzwo decides to shoot at. So both players choosing carefully which maneuvers to dial in. So starting with the ones that are on Blautzwo's right side. So the far end, a little bit away from Poe and Ray. Order Garlic Bread, thanks for the follow. And thank you for becoming a wicket. So there we see the build-in ability of the TIE Barons. So they can take a strain or a deplete for performing a barrel roll. I have to say, I really like those generics of the TIE Barons. I think they're very well priced. They are quite nimble. Firepower is absolutely okay. If you take a look at the stats, they have 3 attack, 3 green, which is perfectly fine. They are 41 points each, and I think that's a good value. Maybe, in my opinion, one of the most underrated chips. I think they have a lot of potential. Especially in those kind of mixed first order swarms. I'm very interested to see what kind of lists are going to be played this weekend at the DXM tournament. So Ray coming in, ignoring the first order provocateur, going straight for the most expensive piece on the first order side, the Who's, with 48 points. Closing in So Paul will also take a shot, which probably is going to be obstructed, looks like.
Ja, ich mach mal einfach hier so.
So now he will do the overdrive thrusters boost. No. Look, at first looked like it. Oh, we got some Dr. Fridge fans here in the chat. Slippy Will, welcome to the stream.
Alright. Du hast ja nichts für die Kampfphase.
Okay, now. Time for some action.
Jo, dann, check es mal.
So, Poe Dameron Poe Dameron starts.
Also, du kriegst ein Torpedo.
Proton Torpedo. The Who's will get one additional because of the obstruction. Oh, that looks very good. Converts one into a crit because of the proton torpedoes. 2 hits, 2 crits incoming. And loses all 3 shields. So getting halved in one shot. And there's still Ray's shot coming in. So that is 2 hits and a focus. Then we have the Finn ability and Ray ability. Okay, and that means Lehu's down in one shot.
Ja, ja, ich meine scheiße im Sinne von, dass der jetzt sofort tot ist.
And like I said before, if Poe and Ray can focus down on one ship, it can get deleted instantly. Thank you for following der alte Josef and becoming a wicket. So the first Order Provocateur has a shot on Ray. Can spend the focus for 2. So spends the blank for Rose and the target lock. So has to spend the charge from the Falter Spawnicos for jamming. So which doesn't matter in this turn. So, but Ray, shouldn't she have lost a shield? Or did I miss something? Have you ever tried Star Wars Empire at War? I did, long time ago. Was quite fun. Good evening, McAbby. Welcome to the stream. Okay, now he switched the shield, so Ray down to 2 shields. So an almost perfect round for Dr. Fridge here. Killing Lehu's. Only taking 1 shield from Ray, which is a perfectly fine trade. So after 1 round of shots, already an uphill battle for Blautzwohl. Good evening, Denis. And good evening, Canis. Are you guys excited as well for the exam this weekend? Like I said before, I'm very interested to see which lists are going to be played, how the factions are going to be played. We have seen at the last big tournament, the GSP Flight Championship, is it? I think that's the name. The factions were very balanced because we have seen Scum was, I think, on top, but not by far. And in the top 32 and even in the top 16, I think, if I remember correctly, all 7 factions were in the top cut. GSP Flight Club Alpha, yeah. Absolutely hyped for the exam. Yeah, it's going to be great. So we're going to stream all weekend from Saturday morning until late in the evening, and on Sunday the top 16 cut from 9 in the morning. We have TO and players briefing and meeting at 8 o'clock, short breakfast break, and then at 9 a.m. the first round starts. And the top 16 game on Sunday starts at 9 a.m. CET as well. Hope you all will join us for that. It's going to be amazing. We have not only, of course, all rounds being played here on stream, but we also have lots of giveaways for people in Twitch chat. We've got different cards, we've got tokens, we even have miniatures to give away for anybody who, just write something in the chat. Absolutely. 94 players at the moment. We still have like one more day time for people to register. So we might even break the 100. That would be a nice number of players. But anyway, I think this is so far the biggest German region organized TTS or TTO event so far. So the first auto provocateurs. So yellow one is trying to cut off Ray here. Maybe expecting a sloop or something like that here. Although she's stressed, so she might just as well do something like a one bank or something like that. Nick, thank you very much for the donation. Thanks for the euro. Have you booked Rushta for co-commenting and doing his mod work? He's going to be commentating with me, absolutely. We might have 1 or 2 guests even more as co-commentary for Saturday and Sunday. And like I said, I tried Empire at War in the past, yes. It was okay. I'm not too much into strategic games, to be honest. Except for X-Wing, which is a game of positioning. So the red FO provocateur is taking a lock on Poe Dameron. Order of Garlic Bread. Funwalk is not playing. He will be our main TO. So he's how do you say it? The master of puppets behind the scenes. So Ray did another sloop, boosted again. Okay, he's aggressive, going on that red FO provocateur. Would Ty Baron facing a lot of dice coming into him. Okay. Focusing with Poe as well. Very nice. So this could mean another dead ship if the dice fail on Blaut's side for the red Ty Baron. So Poe Dammering starting. Range 1 into the red Ty BA. Spending the luck. Does he have a focus? Yes, he has. So 4 completely blanks out. That means he's already dead in one shot by Poe Dameron. Oh, that's rough. It was a rough start in the first round of shooting for Blautzwo.
Dann nur 3.
So
Manchmal hat man ja irgendwie so ein schlechtes Gewissen, weißt du?
okay, only taking 3.
Ray auf den Ray gegeben.
Bad green dice, definitely. Oh yes. Been there, done that. Yeah. Okay, but now Ray is probably
Wiederhole ich.
finishing him off.
So warte, du hast.
So he does not have to spend anything more. Does not have to spend force. So hit, and 2 crits is well enough. Ouch. So doesn't even have the chance to shoot back on one of the resisted ships. So this could end pretty fast if it will go down like this in the other rounds.
Die anderen, wenn du möchtest.
If it goes down like this for the rest of the game, this will be over in 3 more rounds. But let's see. There is still a chance, so anything can happen. We've seen that before in X-Wing. So we got 1 shot. Spending the focus, I guess. Does he also... Okay, he has a lock. So we're rolling the blank one for 3 hits.
Ja, dann nehme ich mal 3.
Okay, takes 3.
Und nehme einen Teil. Also für den Blank.
Okay. I didn't see when Ray lost the other 2 shields. So 1 damage card.
Ja, nee.
Stealth device gone. The transponder code's also gone. Taking 2 more. So half points.
Das war dann das, oder?
As you can see, Ray can go down pretty quickly, and that is so a much closer gap now. So it's 50 points to 89 points. With Ray with 5 hull left. Has to be careful now not to get too many shots. Especially when not facing the enemy ships with her primary arc to the front. So she is stressed, but she only has 1 stress, which means she could do another Talon roll. So far, I can only see 1 stress token. Yeah. So she's able to do that with the Ray's Millennium Falcon title. Poe, I guess, could do something like a 2 heart. And then can decide to either boost out or in. depending on how aggressive he wants to be and depending how the yellow and the green Tiberian are positioning themselves. They're stacked. Okay, I thought that there would be some sort of a 3 in brackets when they're stacked. Maybe they changed that. But good thing that you guys pay attention. Last turn she slooped and boosted, and the turn before she boosted. Oh yeah, you're right. Thanks, Lloyd. So yellow Tiberian closing in.
Ja, du hattest Hitfokus Blank und hast den Blank wiederholt.
Ich hab's geblickt, was der für eine Aktion macht. Weil der macht da gerade eigentlich so weiter.
So taking a strain for, I guess, a barrel roll maybe to get him into pose way. Oh no, he's taking the lock. I mean, he has to do some damage here, but also has to be careful. I mean, the strained Tiberians obviously go down faster than a not strained would, with 1 less agility. Interesting. Okay. Green is not directly following the yellow Tiberian, but will also have a shot. Didn't strain himself.
Ja, die müssen irgendwann tot.
Ja.
Und so, wenn er Pole.
So now it's Poe's turn.
Müssen wir gerade überlegen, wie ich.
So which action did Reavers take? Probably just a focus. Yeah, just did a focus.
Ja, das kann, glaube ich, noch ein Point sein. Wenn ich gucke mal dick,
So he's closing
2 Härten nach links.
the S-foils because now he can do a barrel roll. Probably will have bullseye, so doesn't lose. Or will he? Ah, could be.
Das war der Provokateur.
Der gelbe hier, vor dem er jetzt steht.
Ja, aber das ist doch.
Nein, der hat er auf vorgelegt.
Leg das mal kurz hin, wie das richtig ist. Irgendwas scheint er.
So ist richtig. Der gelbe hat das Log auf Po und der grüne hat es nicht ausgegeben, das ist immer noch auf Rain.
Ah, hier, der rote ist der tote.
So they're going to figure out which luck goes where.
Ja, das habe ich vorhin vergessen wegzunehmen. Der wurde ja
Yellow has a lock on Poe Dameron.
Genau.
und Po wolltest du, glaube ich, jetzt da stehen lassen ohne Aktion, hast du gesagt.
Poe
Stimmt. Ich
Poe
wollte eigentlich die Fassrolle nach rechts vorne versuchen.
Ich habe mich noch gefreut.
Poe could try to get out. I mean, you could go aggressive now because the yellow Tiberian is strained. Still looks like he's still unsure what to do with Poe. Let me take a look. When he closes his wings,
Der Boost machen, wenn du siehst, dass du noch wenn du am Arc bist, kannst du auch.
where are the foils?
Du bist ja nach Punkten bist du ja vorne, du musst ja jetzt safe spielen. Insofern.
Ja, aber ich zerstöre lieber noch einen Provokateur, dann kann ich ihn nicht richtig chillen.
So he still can boost. So he could get out of there with the 2 boost.
Nee, warte mal, ich mach mal erstmal diesen Boost.
Ja, genau. Jetzt in
Das war ein guter Ratschlag. Okay, das hättest also Reichweite 1, doppelt modifizierten Schuss.
Genau. Du würfelst halt nur in Anführungszeichen rein.
So this was not a red boost, so you don't have to do it with 1 speed higher. Overdrive Poe is so much fun to fly. Yeah, absolutely looks like it.
Aber eigentlich schießt du auf
I want to try him out as well sometime. If I someday have the time to play myself again. There's so many new things and ships that I want to try out. But first we're going to take a look at what Poe is going to do. So, 2 hits. 2 evades. So this time, no one-shot killing of a TIE Baron.
Ehrlich gesagt fand ich das sogar ganz gut, weil jetzt bin ich nicht mehr gestrained.
So, gets rid of the strain, which is good for the yellow TIE Baron. And now, so spends the target lock, spends the focus for hit, crit.
Oh, richtig, das ist Fokus. Gut.
Okay, average result, so can spend the focus
Verliere ich ein Schild, ne?
and just loses 1 shield on yellow. Much better than the last 2 rounds. So now can try to get some more damage onto Rey. So this is the worst shot that he can get with the 3 ships. If Rivas even has the range. So hit crit. Spends the lock for nothing. Oh. Very defensive Rey here. Getting 2 squiggles. And is safe from that shot. So there's the... Oh. It looks like he has Poe in range 1. Just barely couldn't get out of the arc. Has the lock. Oh. This is a good shot. Ooh. So Poe takes all 3 shields. Still not half points. But that was a hit. That was definitely a good hit on Poe here. So Rivas has a range 3 shot.
Achso, du musstest den Fokus erst wieder ausgeben. Ich dachte, du wolltest schon aus.
Ja, den von Fokus habe ich auch erst mal Forward.
Tipp den Fokus noch. Nichts zu holen.
So, but in this case, nothing. But the shot on Poe was very good. And maybe gave Lautzwo some hope that there's still anything possible in this game for him. I mean, Poe is 1 away from half. So that could go down pretty quickly. So Rey has to be careful not to get caught in too many angles, not to take too many shots. And Poe also has to be careful because that's also 45 points if he goes down to half points. And that's the thing with Poe. I think it's always sometimes difficult to play because he's not a real ace. He doesn't have like too much double repositioning and stuff like that. So and it's usually worth a lot of points, a lot of Poe points. $90 points Poe. I think he must be crazy like me. Yeah. But he's fun. He's real fun. Especially with the overdrive thrusters. Well, of course, Poe is an ace, sort of. But I guess you know what I mean. He's not like the how can I phrase it? He plays differently than the typical ace, if you know what I mean. I think it's interesting that he plays the old Poe, which is, if I take a look at the points, the old Poe is 62 points, and the new one is only 60. And what's the difference except for the points and the ability? And the ability, you can use it on. So the new Poe Dameron, after a friendly ship at range 0 to 2 performs an action during its activation, you may spend 2 charges. Oh, okay, it's because of the 2. And only recharges 1 each round. That's the difference. Ah, okay, I see. So old Poe is like selfish, and the new Poe, he's more mature and he likes to share a little bit more. Yeah, every other turn, but can use it for friends. I mean, 2 points is not too much of a difference. Elise writing in the chat, you will see another other ace today. Oh, okay. Yeah. Illy is going to be one of the players who is playing in our second game tonight. So I'm very looking forward to that.
Du hast jetzt tatsächlich unbedingt, der Gelbe hat keinen Bock. Nee, der hat ja voll Bock.
Der hatte Unser, das hat er ausgegeben. Der wollte in dieser Runde weder den Weg noch sprayen.
Ja, ja, klar. Man halt die Scheiße. Die ganze Zeit eine Frage. Gut, Ray, mach das.
So Ray doing another Talon roll. That was like the, I don't know, 4th time? 5th time that she did that maneuver. But of course she wants to have the front facing to the enemy ships because of her ability and fin and stuff. So boosting again. Reva's in a very good spot. So Ray in a dangerous situation here. So she could die this round, which will give Lauzo the upper hand here in this game.
Ja, scheiß mal drauf. Fokus Tagelos.
So Poe taking a focus and a lock or full modification. So I wonder if take a look at the other point of view. A barrel roll to the left would also would have been nice because it would have had a range 1 shot on yellow, who is already took 1 damage. Yeah, woulda, coulda, shoulda. So Poe can shoot on Revis and on green. Takes the target lock, yes. He still has his wings closed. I would have liked the barrel roll a little bit better. And I think there was space for it. Ah, the proton torpedo. Yeah, right. He still has 1 left. Forgot about that. So that is 3 hits and a crit. And Jesus Christ.
Scheiße, ey.
Oh, that is so unlucky. That is really, really, really unlucky. Revis down in one shot. Another one shot kill. Brutal.
Also, dann ist Ray auch noch.
That is really, really, really hard to recover from that.
Ich wollte gerade sagen, jetzt ja Ray.
Oh my, oh my, oh my. What is Blautzwo going to do now? Now it's getting hard. Before that, everything was still perfectly fine and manageable. Also, not too hot red dice here. The dice ghost. Okay. So let's see what Ray can do. Oh, wow. Takes nothing. Oh, this is one of those moments where you're just about this close to tilt. Trigger warning, exactly. So, but now, some damage. So, using Rose Tico, getting the lock. So, it takes hit crit. Wait a second, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 left, yeah. And the crit is a fuel leak. So every crit now matters. And every crit is important to Blautzwo. Oh, bangerang. I like that. So I could imagine Dr. Fridge was just asking about that. The 2 sloop from yellow. 1 heart from green also looks quite good. Ray cannot perform another talon roll this round. She could try to go fast, boost away, get another approach, and let Poe do his work for now. It's important to Blautzwo, yes. So if you talk win conditions, I mean, killing Ray won't be enough. That will give Blautzwo 100 points. So he needs to kill Ray and he needs to have Poe. Ray has 2 stress, right? So she can still sloop. Oh yes, you're absolutely right. So 2 or fewer. Yeah. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, in that case, sloop looks very good. Absolutely. The thing is, Ray also has to be careful with 3 hull left, with the fuel leak. So if she sloops... Oh, okay. This looks like yellow is heading for Poe. So maybe he's trying to, how do you say it in English? Zwei Fliegen mit einer Klappe schlagen. Killed two birds with one stone, I think is the idiom for that. Getting half points on Poe and kill Ray, but looks like that is not going to happen. Does green still have a shot? I don't think that he even has to that she even has to boost and stay there. That's red, so it fails. But oh, she cannot perform. Correct. I'm just going to say that. Give me a second. So, ich muss einmal kurz intervenieren.
Ja.
Du hast ja jetzt mit der gestressten Ray eine 4 rot geradeaus gemacht. Kann sie ja gar nicht.
Stimmt, das sind ja nur Sloops.
Genau, nur Sloops und Boosts.
Ah, stimmt.
Das heißt, du machst eine weiße 2 geradeaus.
Kriege ich mal so 2 vor.
Gut, ich klicke mich wieder aus.
Jo, danke. Die
Kriegst du
Stress kriege ich
aber
aber
jetzt auch
trotzdem, ne?
Ah. Okay. Thank you for paying attention. Usually I don't interfere, but in this case, it's a clear mistake and we have a league game going on, so I might as well do it. Yeah. No, it's not blue, it's white. And I think it's in the actual current rules reference as well. I don't think that they changed it to blue. So, but she can boost because that is a red boost, and she can perform that with the title. So, in this situation, it's not too problematic. She could try a hard maneuver next turn. Although she would not get rid of the stress then. So Poe, what is he going to... What is he going to do? Could do an action and then do the 2 boost with the overdrive thrusters. Such a cool card, but it's so expensive. I think on Poe it's like, if I remember correctly, it's like 8 points. Focus and roll to the right. If you roll to the right, he's directly in front of the obstacle, I think. Could lose a hull and then get halved. Oh yeah, you're right. I just talked about overdrive thrusters. Yes, it becomes a 2 barrel roll. Works not for boosts, but also for barrel rolls as well. Ah, it's such a great card. 6 points would be enough. 8 points is too expensive, I think. So now, only first order shots. 2 hits. And... okay. There are the half points on Poe. So, it's getting closer. We still have a little bit more than 20 minutes left in the game. Also, the first order type barons are in a good position now. So, back to Dals now. So we can close in on Ray next turn. Ray could try to go really fast. Something like a 3 bank to the right. But that would not clear the stress, so she could not boost. Also, I'm gonna take a look at the dial again. Okay, 3 banks. She could do that without clearing the stress. Or maybe just a 2 bank. But is that far enough? A 2 bank might land her on the rock. So, difficult position now. This is a good situation. So, Lordsvoke can try to take the opportunity here and kill Ray. Oh, probably will be too far away to do any more damage on him. Blau needs to kill Ray next turn and is a really good position to do it. Yeah, absolutely. So next round is going to be really interesting. After the first 2 rounds, I thought, okay, this is going down pretty quickly, so this will be over fairly soon. Turns out it was not the case. Lordsvoke still has the chance to turn things around here. Oh, getting blocked, which also means only taking 1 shot from green, which will be obstructed. Oh, with a 2 heart, which is blue because of the R4 Astromech. So, by the way, because I'm just seeing it popping up from Nightbot in the chat, if you have not done yet, it would be very much appreciated if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are only something like 14 subscribers away from reaching 1,000 subscribers, which would be a huge milestone and helping us out a lot. So, 3 hits coming in on Ray. Only evading 1. So she still lives. No crit involved. Can now switch the lock if she wants. I don't think that there is any necessity for it. It's not necessary. 13 short. Great. Thank you very much. So no more shots this round. So, Ray did not get rid of the stress, so she has 3 stress. She cannot sloop. She could try to shoot from the back, which does not give her as much punch as it would to the front. But in this case, I probably would just like get some distance with Ray now. Get a new approach with Poe. So we're waiting for the dials to be set. And it looks like we're about to start the next engagement phase. If Dr. Fridge manages to get half points on yellow, this probably is pretty much over. That would be another 21 points. So, but still, killing Poe or killing Ray is enough. Wait a second. They're 41 points. No, they're just 21. So this can be a very close game. So yellow trying to get in the way of his own ship. Why is he not trying to take a shot on Ray or on Poe? Now he's making it a little bit too easy for Dr. Fridge, I think. Getting strained. If Ray just goes like 1 forward, she will have a shot and can take a lock. Has force. Maybe you understand a little bit better what Bloodsport was trying to achieve with positioning the tie B ace like this. Okay, he wanted to... Oh, that's too bad. He took the strain for the lock, then wanted to boost, doesn't fit. And now Ray... She gets rid of the stress. I mean, the chance to get a shot on Ray in that positioning wasn't too great at all. So taking the strain here, Lloyd, I have to agree. Looks like the wrong choice. Deplete would have been better. If he kills Ray, he's up by a lot though. Yeah, he's up by almost like 30, more than 30 points, I think. He needs 22 to lead. Yeah, more than 30 points. More than 25 points, yeah. So can even risk losing half points on one of the Type BAs. He has a little bit of time, but not too much left. So we'll probably have like 2 or 3 more rounds. Okay, Ray still has a shot on the strained green Type BA. That is hit crit. Yeah. There we have it. So that's another half points. So half points on Ray is still enough. But if now Yellow loses 1 more shield, even killing Ray won't be enough. So he needs that time on target now. So Ray can now... Ray could go fast now. Take some time. Or even go... Ask something like... She could do a hard 2. Boost in. Try to get a nice shot on Yellow. Now if he kills Ray, he's up by a tiny amount. Yeah. Very, very close. But exciting, because like I said before, I didn't think that it would turn out to be such a close game. With the one-shot kills from Dr. Fridge. So looks like both players are set.
Ja, okay. So. Ja.
Absolutely, Lloyd. If he would have concentrated his focus more on Ray, even getting the ships together, then she could already be dead. Okay, taking the sloop again. Boosting. Same old, same old.
So, Pro macht mit 2 hart.
So, and now it's getting dangerous. Because he will... Dr. Fridge will have 2 ships again. Shooting on one of the Barons.
Jo. Ich lasse mich offen. 2 hart.
So it can be aggressive. Target lock focus. That's exactly what he does. Which action did Ray take? Oh, she slooped. Yeah, right. And boosted then. So Poe. No hits so far. To focus results. Rerolls all three? Okay, why? Okay, now he wanted to save the focus token for defense. But that means no hits coming through on the green tie BA. Let's see what Ray can do. So range 3. So 1 blank added from Finn. Can reroll up to 2. 2 blanks, or can she up to 2 dice? Oh no, just the things can. Okay. Can spend the force. The green has a focus token left for defense. I mean, the first auto provocateur only has 2 hull left. Maybe he should have been a little bit more aggressive with Poe. Okay, so now green. 1 crit. Safe. So, around about 6.5 minutes left. Could be enough for 2 more rounds, depending on how long the 2 players are taking their time for setting the dials. Lotsovo needs to be fast now, because time is running out. He needs that points. So killing Ray would give him 145 points, which would be enough to win the game. But chances are high that, I mean, Poe can just like do something like a 1 straight. I'm not sure if that is too close to the rock. Maybe a 1 bank. Ray can close in on green. Maybe even just a 1 hard, 1 straight. Okay, this is a tough spot now. I mean, Ray's down to 1 hull. There is a chance. Simozat, thank you for following and becoming a wicket. Welcome to the club. So, yellow with the 1 heart, barrel roll for a strain, focus. Ah, nice. Okay, he wants to block Poe. and still get a shot,
Wow.
if possible. That was a very good move, I think.
Da warst du, das ist mal schlauer.
Oh, ooh, oh, wow. Interesting.
Damit gerechnet, dass du so, aber du sollst die Ray auch blocken.
So,
So, ich kriege hier noch den Stress.
probably expecting the block from green here on Ray, maybe? Question mark?
Explodiere nicht!
Okay, does not get killed by the debris. And poke and block. Okay, this...
Das war gut.
Ooh, this was a very, very, very good move from Blautzwo here. And now there's the chance to win the game. So, first he's checking for Poe. Ooh. Range 3, obstructed for 1. Okay, he's safe. So but that means that yellow will have a shot. So first let's see what Ray, no shots for Ray. Range 1 from green tie Baron into Ray. This could be the end for Ray. Yeah, spends the focus. Nothing that Ray can do to avoid death. So leading by 8 points now, and still a shot from yellow coming into Poe. He has a focus for modifying. Ooh, this is going to be 3 hits. Oh, but Poe dodges all. Wow.
Ja, es ist noch eine Runde. Also von daher,
Oh, ich hab's noch nicht gewonnen.
du hast es noch nicht gewonnen.
So,
Ja, okay, cool.
last round. So what is Poe going to do? He could...
Oh Gott.
Can he slam away?
Das ist ja nur noch
Du
eine
hast nicht vorhin hingeschmissen. Das ist doch ärgerlich.
What a game this has been. Absolutely, yeah.
Also danach kriegen wir keine Replay. Ist jetzt niemand nach der.
Can he... Oh, he already... I thought you maybe can do something like the 3 Talon shenanigans. Yeah, but you're right. You already spent it. So, oh, you're absolutely right. Blautzwo is leading 145 points. I got the points mixed up. So for now, Blautzwo turned the tables. Dramatical, yes. So I think green probably is doing something like I mean, he could do a 1 heart to the right, boost to the right, get behind Poe. So many options now here. So Blautzwo can play this safe. He needs 1 damage into yellow. So Poe could... The best chance for Poe is trying to take that 1 shield off of the yellow tie Baron for another 21 points, which would give Dr. Fritsch the W here. Blautzwo probably is aware of that. And can now try to get both ships in safe positions. I mean, he could with yellow do a 1 heart. I'll take a look at the card again. Maybe 1 heart, barrel away, take a deplete and a focus. Or get in there. Interesting, interesting. So I'm gonna have to take a look at the time. Okay. So right after this game, we will have another game, like I said before. We'll just have a very short break in between the 2 matches. Well done, Blau, for making this a close finish. Absolutely, yes. It was a really, really exciting match. Like I said, so in X-Wing, those things are absolutely possible. Especially in 2.0. What a great game. So, looks like both players have dialed in their maneuvers. Dr. Fridge thinking about maybe some last second changes for Poe. Considering all the options that the Barons have to get into a safe space. Okay. So if Poe goes straight, can he boost in to get a shot on yellow? Could boost. He's taking a deplete. Oh. I don't like that roll too much. If Poe goes straight, he can now get a nice boost in. So green. I think the spot is good there. Takes an evade. So, what is Poe going to do? I would have liked the boost a little bit better for yellow. There we go. Now Poe is going to boost. And then take a lock. And then this could be it for Blautzwo. Ah, he was so close. Oh, wait, the game's not over yet. Don't want to get overexcited. What are they doing now? So, there we go. Lock boost, I think, is not necessary. This should be range 1. The 2 boost could be too far and bump, or fail in this case. Oh wow. Okay, so thoughts and prayers for yellow? Question mark. Oh, it's range 2?
Lass mal gleich einmal kurz zurückstellen und mal irgendwie ein bisschen dieser Zweiertyp da Ja, ja, ich keine Panik.
So interesting to see if the 2 boost would have fit. Ooh, that is nothing. Spends the luck. Oh, that's much better. 2 hits and crit. Oh, he's got the evade. and yellow lives. And yellow lives. Wow. So congratulations to Blautzwo in this very, very close and exciting game. And winning the round 2 game of the 4th season of the TTS game.